for 2025. As we're pretty much on our way to becoming a bona fide content creator.
It's the medal that defines greatness, the honour that crowns the fairest and best. And tonight, it feels like it could be a count for the ages. The contenders.
Well, let's let and see who wins this medal.
Who are likely to dominate.
Who will win it?
Thanks, Beck. Well, let's start with Bailey Smith. A year out with injury, a new club, a new level of excellence. A footballer, a showstopper, a game breaker, a fly maker. In a few hours' time, he could be football's biggest story. What about Jordan Dawson? From Rome to Sydney to Adelaide's General. Tonight, the man who once doubted himself could be named the game's best. What about the two shining suns? Noah Anderson, Matt Rowell. Noah's first year as captain, he took the Suns to the finals and himself to new heights. An All-Australian and the Joint Coaches Player of the Year. His old schoolmate, Matt Rowell, now an All-Australian teammate too. Matt's always voted well. In his first four AFL games, he got 3 votes 3 times. Noah and Matt are at school with Nick Dacos. Nick was 2 years younger, but even then, 2 steps ahead. In his last 43 home and away games, he's polled 29 times. Third in 23 with 28 votes. Runner-up last year with 38. He's the favourite tonight, but favourites have a habit of getting beaten. Sorry, Nick. Caleb Sarong, consistently consistent. He's made 3 All-Australian teams in a row. Tom Green, he's becoming a giant and making orange fashionable. Nazar had a breakout year and produced a 4th quarter that we remembered forever. Zach Butters, his 3rd best and fairest in a row. Max Holmes, the running machine. Good luck, Max, on the weekend. He's been prolific. And Beck, the man simply known as the Bont, missed the first 5 games. He's been twice runner-up. He's still made his 7th All-Australian team. He'll gather votes later.
So exciting. A first-time winner, it appears, at least tonight. So they are the main contenders. The stage is set and the votes, of course, have arrived. To begin official proceedings, please welcome AFL CEO, Mr. Andrew Dillon.
Now we got Andrew Dillon making his speech.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2025 Brownlow medal count. It is fantastic to be here in Melbourne, and what a great room, and also a warm welcome to the Lions joining us from the Gabba tonight. All season, the footy has been infectious. Some of the best footy of the modern era, with a new wave of talent taking the lead by storm. More than 8 million fans through the gates, and 1 in every 20 Australians a member of an AFL club. No other sport in this country comes even close. We've had an epic final series where literally anything and everything has happened. And now, grand final week is upon us. You can feel the buzz in the room tonight. You can feel it everywhere. It's because we have the greatest game in the world, loved by the world's greatest fans. And the best of it is on show for the next week, with Saturday putting a full stop on a truly spectacular season. I'd like to now congratulate both the Geelong Cats and the Brisbane Lions for making the 2025 Toyota AFL Grand Final. 1924 was the first time a Brownlow medal was awarded, and in that time we have had 90 different winners. And joining us in the room tonight are 23 of those 90 Brownlow medalists. A warm welcome to you all. Some champions have won a couple, while a handful of legends have won it 3 times. And tonight, another player, or maybe even players, will join those who have come before them. Counting the votes tonight, I will be joined by AFL executives Laura Kane, Walter Lee and Greg Swan. To all the players in contention, I wish you the best of luck as we award football's highest individual accolade. I hope you all have a great night, and let's get started with the votes from opening round. Thank you.
With opening round reduced to 2 games due to cyclone outbreak, the Swans and Hawthorn got the season underway.
The Hollywood Hawks, goodness gracious!
right at the Giants. Sam Taylor a defensive wall as Finn Callahan ran rings around his opponents.
They're moving the ball swiftly. What about this? Callahan does it! Oh, yeah.
A boil-over on the first night of round one as the young Tiger Cubs took it up to the Blues. Richmond jumping for joy after a win for the ages.
Set Gamble! Bang! Bang! Bang!
The action was hot off the field as well as on. And the Suns rise to clip the wings of the Eagles.
King's got the series! Opening round. Sydney Hawthorn. Sydney, Chad Warner, 1 vote. Hawthorn, Jay Sicily, 2 votes. Hawthorn, W. Day, 3 votes.
Well, good start for Will Day.
Collingwood, GWS, J. Kelly, 1 vote. GWS, S. Taylor, 2 votes. GWS, F. Callahan, 3 votes. Round 1, Richmond Carlton. Richmond, N. Bloston, 1 vote. Richmond, T. Nan Curtis, 2 votes. Richmond, T. Taranto, 3 votes. Hawthorn Essendon. Hawthorn, J. Sicily, 1 vote. Essendon, J. Caldwell, 2 votes. Hawthorn, D. Moore, 3 votes. Geelong Fremantle. Geelong, M. Holmes, 1 vote. Geelong, Esther Conning, 2 votes. Geelong, B. Smith, 3 votes. Sydney Brisbane. Brisbane, J. Dunkley, 1 vote. Brisbane, Z. Bailey, 2 votes. Sydney, Chad Warner, 3 votes. Western Bulldogs North Melbourne. North Melbourne, N. Larkey, 1 vote. Western Bulldogs, E. Richards, 2 votes. Western Bulldogs, T. Liberatore, 3 votes. Collingwood Port Adelaide. Collingwood, N. Dacos, 1 vote. Collingwood, S. Sidebottom, 2 votes. Collingwood, D. Houston, 3 votes. Adelaide.
Well, Dan Houston, BOG against his old side.
Adelaide, I. Rankin, 2 votes. Adelaide, J. Dawson, 3 votes.
Crouch got a vote.
Melbourne, GWS. Melbourne, C. Petrarca, 1 vote. GWS, F. Callahan, 2 votes. Melbourne, J. Viney, 3 votes. West Coast, Gold Coast. Gold Coast, T. Miller, 1 vote. Gold Coast, B. King, 2 votes. Gold Coast, M. Rao, 3 votes.
A night of celebration for the Dogs as the Footscray Football Club bring up the ton. However, Nick Dacos and the Pies spoil the party as Sidey Snap seals the win. Side bottom, got it! The Crows enjoyed their trip to the G. Despite some premature celebrations, they destroyed the Dogs as Isaac snared a stunner.
They are putting on a clinic. Why wouldn't you be laughing at this?
Marvel Stadium was rocking, firstly with the Saints holding off a fast-finishing Cats.
Loves a goal to Jack Higgins.
Then the Kangaroos were up and about as they took down the D's.
And a right foot bender to go with it.
Harley Reid was getting plenty of advice from a baking Brisbane Lions crowd. And the Swans denied the Dockers, delivering Dean Cox his first win in the hot seat.
They want to mark Siren. The Swans break through. Round 2, Carlton Hawthorn. Hawthorn, J. Ward, 1 vote. Carlton, P. Cripps, 2 votes. Hawthorn, J. Newcomb, 3 votes. Western Bulldogs, Collingwood. Western Bulldogs, T. Liberatore, 1 vote. Western Bulldogs, S. Darcy, 2 votes. Collingwood, N. Dacos, 3 votes. Essendon, Adelaide. Essendon, Z. Merritt, 1 vote. Adelaide, J. Dawson, 2 votes. Adelaide, B. Keys, 3 votes. Port Adelaide, Richmond. Port Adelaide, J. Horn Francis, 1 vote. Port Adelaide, S. Pal Pepper, 2 votes. Port Adelaide, C. Rosie, 3 votes. St Kilda, Geelong. St Kilda, J. Sinclair, 1 vote. St Kilda, R. Marshall, 2 votes. St Kilda, J. McRae, 3 votes. Brisbane, West Coast. Brisbane, O. McInerney, 1 vote. Brisbane, D. Zorko, 2 votes. Brisbane, H. Andrews, 3 votes. North Melbourne, Melbourne. North Melbourne, C. Comben, 1 vote. North Melbourne, J. Simpkin, 2 votes. North Melbourne, T. Powell, 3 votes. Fremantle, Sydney. Fremantle, A. Brayshaw, 1 vote. Fremantle, A. Pearce, 2 votes. Sydney, Chad Warner, 3 votes.
Good speed from A. Dillon, punchy, world record pace. A. Dillon, 3 votes. Bailey Smith's on the board, Jordan Dawson's on the board, Matty Rao started well, Nick Dacos. He's got 4, and Matty Rao, he got 3 early. T. Liberatore, 3 votes, heard that a lot in 1990. Tom's had a strong start. Round 3 on the other side. Not love sport.
The real game face isn't a scowl. It's a smile. So the next time you put on yours, remember, smiling can boost your performance. I am Invictus. I am. The masculine fragrance, Invictus by Rabanne.
Love, we were just chatting and we think we found the perfect job for you on Seek.
Oh yeah?
If you love working with kids, cash, and very small teeth, this is the role for you.
I do love those 3 things specifically. Do I get to keep the teeth?
It doesn't say.
This is perfect.
And you'll be earning enough to follow you.
Move out.
For the best job matches, and you shall find. Being able to talk to an instant scripts doctor anytime, day or night, helps us feel better already.
Over 2 million Australians have turned to instant scripts for their healthcare needs. Our doctors are here for you 24/7.
These hands have helped me become a 3-time All-Star. I must protect them. What's up, man? So I wear hands-free Skechers slip-ins. I just step in with no bending down or touching, so my hands can take it easy. Try Skechers slip-ins. We've helped Australians for 100 years. Now we're helping protect and prepare them for the next 100.
Why should your career be like everyone else's? Do more than send emails. Send critical intelligence. Don't just attend meetings. Lead them. If you're good at building networks, you're even better at finding them. Target 11. And you can work to defend what matters. Because this is more than just a job. This is an ADF career. Make your impact.
Could you have been better off with an industry super fund? To find out, compare for yourself at industrysuper.com.
How did you decide? Compare.
Who will take home a record-breaking win next week on 7?
The 2025 Brownlow Medal Count is brought to you by Chemist Warehouse. Omo, the official laundry partner of the AFL. NAB.
Anyways, we are back.
Smile strong. And Amy. When players happen, lucky you're with Amy.
Here he is, our boy. Got the half, he'll get it back.
A debutant energises the Dons to a breakthrough win over the Power.
Skills to Martin. Martin inside. Take a bow, young man, in your first game.
Rao and Anderson midfield masterclass as the Suns demolish the D's.
And that is a class finish.
The wind plays chaos in Tassie
The conditions tonight are extreme.
as the Wizard worked his magic on the Giants.
The Wizard, perfection.
And in the Derby, there were some obstacles for the Eagles. None bigger than the Dockers, who ran away with the victory.
Well, let it launch and see it sail straight down the middle.
Round 3, Essendon, Port Adelaide. Essendon, D. Shield, 1 vote. Port Adelaide, O. Wines, 2 votes. Essendon, Z. Merritt, 3 votes. Carlton, Western Bulldogs. Carlton, B. Kent, 1 vote. Western Bulldogs, T. Liberatore, 2 votes. Carlton, T. Conning, 3 votes. Melbourne, Gold Coast. Gold Coast, N. Anderson, 1 vote. Gold Coast, T. Miller, 2 votes. Gold Coast, M. Rao, 3 votes. St Kilda, Richmond. St Kilda, J. Higgins, 1 vote. St Kilda, N. Wanganeen Miller, 2 votes. St Kilda, J. Sinclair, 3 votes. Hawthorn, GWS. Hawthorn, W. Day, 1 vote. Hawthorn, L. Meek, 2 votes. Hawthorn, C. Mackenzie, 3 votes. Brisbane, Geelong. Brisbane, J. Payne, 1 vote. Brisbane, H. McCluggage, 2 votes. Brisbane, D. Zorko, 3 votes. Adelaide, North Melbourne. Adelaide, T. Walker, 1 vote. Adelaide, R. Philthorpe, 2 votes. Adelaide, R. Laird, 3 votes. West Coast, Fremantle. Fremantle, L. Jackson.
I was at that game.
Fremantle, C.
Adelaide,
Storm,
North
2
Melbourne.
votes. Fremantle, A. Brayshaw, 3 votes.
In a jam-packed MCG, the Magpies continued Carlton's winless start to the season, comfortably notching another victory over their rival.
Well, maybe I can see a bit better.
A cracking encounter on the coast as the Suns and Crows fought it out to the final seconds. Isaac Rankin was denied a late chance. As 2 key pillars wanted to continue on with it, even though the final siren had gone. Will Ashcroft had his eye in against the Tigers.
Ashcroft has a good look. Oh, no! That is incredible!
Jesse knocked up 9 majors as the Giants belted the Eagles. And Ross was smiling as his Saints turned off the power away from home.
Sinclair, a flying hit, and that is through the guts.
Round 4, Fremantle, Western Bulldogs. Western Bulldogs, S. Darcy, 1 vote. Fremantle, C. Sarong, 2 votes. Fremantle, A. Brayshaw, 3 votes. Collingwood, Carlton. Carlton, G. Hewitt, 1 vote. Collingwood, N. Dacos, 2 votes. Collingwood, L. Schultz, 3 votes. Geelong, Melbourne. Geelong, Z. Guthrie, 1 vote. Geelong, G. Myers, 2 votes. Geelong, P. Dangerfield, 3 votes. Port Adelaide, St Kilda. St Kilda, N. Wanganeen Miller, 1 vote. St Kilda, J. McLean, 2 votes. Port Adelaide, J. Horne-Francis, 3 votes. GWS, West Coast. GWS, Tom Green, 1 vote. GWS, J. Kelly, 2 votes. GWS, J. Hogan, 3 votes. North Melbourne, Sydney. Sydney, J. Rowbottom, 1 vote. Sydney, I. Heaney, 2 votes. Sydney, W. Haywood, 3 votes. Richmond, Brisbane. Richmond, T. Taranto, 1 vote. Brisbane, H. McCluggage, 2 votes. Brisbane, L. Neal, 3 votes. Gold Coast, Adelaide. Gold Coast, T. Miller, 1 vote. Adelaide, I. Rankin, 2 votes. Gold Coast,
That was the game we got robbed.
2 votes.
Gather round. Only been to 2 games.
For a gather-round extravaganza. And on the blockbuster opening night, Geelong spoiled the Crows' hometown party. Jezza and Danger igniting the Cats to a memorable victory.
The superstar has kicked ball.
The Brisbane Lions once again woke from their slumber in a second-half fight back, silencing the Dogs in a grandstand finish.
He put strings in. One out of celebration. Emily runs away.
Carlton finally notched up a win as Sam Walsh had a day out.
Walsh having a party.
The Dockers got rolling against the Tigers as Patrick Ross went for a run.
The Ross is off to the races.
And it was billed as a grudge match as Port took on Hawthorn. There were some occasional fireworks.
Fury of this rivalry is going to all new levels tonight.
But the Hawks were no match for a dominant power.
This is all a blur for Hawthorn. A black and
Hmm.
Team flying away with the points.
Round 5, Melbourne Essendon. Melbourne, 8 Essendon, M Redmond, 2 votes. Essendon, Z Merritt, 3 votes. Adelaide, Geelong. Geelong, J Cameron, 1 vote. Geelong, P Dangerfield, 2 votes. Geelong, P Smith, 3 votes. Collingwood, Sydney. Sydney.
We should have won that game.
Collingwood, D Moore, 2 votes. Collingwood, N Dacos, 3 votes. North Melbourne, Gold Coast. Gold Coast, J Noble, 1 vote. North Melbourne, J Simpson, 2 votes. Gold Coast, M Rao, 3 votes. Carlton, West Coast. Carlton.
Well, Matty Rouse looking good to be on the 2026 AFL record season guide cover.
G Hewitt, 3 votes. Western Bulldogs, Brisbane. Brisbane, W Ashcroft, 1 vote. Western Bulldogs, E Richards, 2 votes. Brisbane, D Zorko, 3 votes. Richmond, Fremantle. Fremantle, J O'Meara, 1 vote. Fremantle, A Bracelet, 2 votes. Fremantle, J Tracy, 3 votes. St Kilda, GWS. St Kilda, N Wanganeen Miller, 1 vote. GWS, Tom Green, 2 votes. GWS, Toby Green, 3 votes. Port Adelaide, Hawthorn. Port Adelaide, J Horn Francis, 1 vote. Hawthorn, J Gunston, 2 votes. Port Adelaide, C Rosie, 3 votes.
So after round 5, all the clubs have already had their bye. Side note, Patrick Dangerfield, his 55th 3-voter of his career, equals Gary Ablett Jr. as the most 3 votes ever. Bailey Smith, another 3. But how about this? Nick's got 9, but Matt Rao, the first time ever a player has got perfect votes for the first 4 games of their season. 12 from a possible 12. Andrew Brayshaw in great shape. He's had 25 in the season before. Nick, we know, polls extraordinarily well, and good luck to Dane Zorko this weekend. A quick break on the other side. Mark and goal of the year.
Up next, we celebrate the jaw-dropping moments of the season with the mark and goal of the year. Then the Auskick kids get their moment to shine on the red carpet.
Oh, sorry, I lost a good friend of mine. Every line reminds me of him. I can't afford to not give it all I got.
The most emotional night of The Voice yet. Sunday.
Sportsbet presents classic combinations like a tennis ball and electrical tape. Tell your story, walk and barrel, weddings, and contested marks. Oh, what a grand! The combo of billionaires and space travel. Compensating much? Or cold water and a warm wetsuit? Yeah, nice. And how about the combo of boxing and ex-footy players? Was either this or real estate. But the greatest combinations come together in a same-game multi from Sportsbet, the #1 app for having a crack.
What's gambling really costing you? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.
At Bunnings, footy season is basically like our pre-season. We're definitely up and about.
Because when the footy season stops,
we need to be ready to help you hit the ground running.
It's all about the 1%ers.
And the 10%ers for us.
Price review. Customer believes they found a competitor's lower price.
Review on the way. This is your own scoreboard.
Because when that final siren sounds on the footy,
DIY season really kicks off.
I am Invictus. I am.
The Machine Fragrance Invictus.
We'll be back soon for round 6.
Your engine is all clean. Thousands of tiny moving parts engineered to work together in perfect harmony. But the more you drive, the dirtier it gets. That's why you should choose Caltex fuels with Techron, proven to clean and protect your engine while you drive. And a clean engine is known to help you get more kilometers out of every tank. Choose Caltex with Techron for a cleaner engine, available in every grade of fuel.
The moustache is called.
Still on that right, Dad.
Together.
Straight for the first 5 rounds.
Race funds, save lives.
I think I've got a few viewers watching my live stream. Could be money, possibly players. Could be
your senses.
Supporting every goal from Never AFL Austric to the big time. Now, more than money.
On 7 News, gone in 60 seconds. Outlaws are cracking the code to your garage.
It's not how. All of this that is they don't even
A little bit
have a
better.
key. That's just scary.
Cleaning you out before you realise. The one trick to stop them. Only on 7 News at 6. You're watching.
And we are back. I was at that game in Melbourne. Went there with the lads from footy.
Richmond faced up to an old favourite in the opposing coach's box. But the Tigers did nothing to improve Damien Hardwick's hatred of Marble Stadium. The Tigers hang on! Some dogs were barking mad, but most were happy.
I was at that game with Tyrone. And I got to meet Sheridan that day for one of goes for the Saints. I haven't seen her since like high school at that time.
The Eagles talked up a rivalry in their battle with the Dons, but just didn't know how to spell it. While it was a clear
Would have been putting players on a month years ago.
losing to the Crows. And another Easter Monday classic.
I was at that game with the boys.
It's actually four. The Cats got the chocolates. Better shot goal! He's kicked it! And the Cats have won an Easter Monday classic.
Round 6, Brisbane Collingwood. Collingwood, Dean McStay 1 vote. Collingwood, S Sidebottom 2 votes. Collingwood and Dacos 3 votes. North Melbourne.
Nick Dacos is moving up.
Wheatering 1 vote. Carlton A Chera 2 votes. Carlton G Hewitt 3 votes. West Coast Essendon. West Coast E Hewitt 1 vote. Essendon D Shield 2 votes. Essendon P Wright 3 votes. Melbourne Fremantle. Fremantle A Brayshaw 1 vote. Melbourne N Dawn 2 votes. Melbourne K Pickett 3 votes. Adelaide GWS. GWS L Whitfield 1 vote. Adelaide J Dawson 2 votes. Adelaide R O'Brien 3 votes. Richmond Gold Coast. Gold Coast T Miller 1 vote. Richmond T Taranto 2 votes. Richmond N Bloston 3 votes. Sydney Port Adelaide. Port Adelaide A Aaliyah 1 vote. Port Adelaide J Horn Francis 2 votes. Port Adelaide Z Butters 3 votes. Western Bulldogs St Kilda. Western Bulldogs T Liberatore 1 vote. Western Bulldogs R Sanders 2 votes. Western Bulldogs N Bontempelli 3 votes. Geelong Hawthorn. Geelong B Smith 1 vote. Geelong T Atkins 2 votes. Hawthorn J Newcomb 3 votes.
Anzac Day.
Lest we forget.
Another Pies and Dons packed house. The heavens opened, but that couldn't slow down the Dacos brothers. A bag of 5 from Elliot, plus the ageless steel side bottom, running rings around the Bombers.
Just magnificent party tricks out of the middle.
As Port Adelaide tackled North Melbourne, a fired-up Jason Horn-Francis needed a calming voice to get the final say over the Kangaroos.
Or Francis!
The Wizard showed Harley he has some wheels.
Oh, what about the front attack?
And the Blues claim a scalp, bringing down the Cats as Harry stood tall.
Mackay is growing in confidence.
Round 7, Melbourne Richmond. Melbourne C Petrarca 1 vote. Melbourne N Dawn.
Hey Harvey,
Melbourne J Bowers.
how are you tonight?
Collingwood Essendon. Collingwood N Dacos 1 vote. Collingwood S Pendlebury 2 votes. Collingwood S Sidebottom 3 votes.
Hey Peter, the Pretty Little Liars fan. How are you tonight? Just
Fremantle C Sarong
live streaming the Brownlow.
Three votes. St Kilda, Brisbane. Brisbane, W. Ashcroft, 1 vote. Brisbane, L.
Sorry about what happened to your boys this season, Harvey. There's always next year.
North Melbourne, Port Adelaide, J. Horn Francis, 1 vote. North Melbourne, H. Sheasel, 2 votes. Port Adelaide, Z. Butters, 3 votes. GWS, Western Bulldogs. Western Bulldogs, E. Richards, 1 vote. Western Bulldogs, T. English, 2 votes. Western Bulldogs, J. Fraser, 3 votes. Gold Coast, Sydney. Gold Coast, J. Wicks, 1 vote. Gold Coast, B. Humphrey, 2 votes. Gold Coast, M. Rao, 3 votes. Carlton, Geelong.
Could be his year.
B. Smith, 1 vote. Carlton, P. Cripps, 2 votes. Carlton, H. Mackay, 3 votes. Hawthorn, West Coast. Hawthorn, J.
I reckon Matt Rao could be able to win it.
J. Warfel, 2 votes. Hawthorn, J. Battle, 3 votes.
Incredible, really. Matt Rao continues to find the football after a special week. Anzac round is exceptional. Marcus Bontempelli returns, gets 3 votes immediately. It's all set up pretty well. Matt Rao and Noah Anderson. How many between them tonight? Well done, Bont, you're back. So 15 for Matty Rao from a possible 18. Andrew Brayshaw, Nick Dacos. Dane Zorko continues to get votes, and Jason Horn-Francis, after a pretty tense conversation with Ken, has 8. Well, one of the big skills in football is kicking a goal or taking a spectacular mark. A man that did both a lot is about to join us. He won 3 marks of the year and 1 goal of the year.
Man, he was a legend for the Crows. That was his 93, 97, and his 2000 mark of the years. He won it in 2000 as a Docker. First public appearance in Melbourne in a long time. A few of his cutouts went to past Brownlow medals.
What are you doing these days?
Carting a few cows around, doing a bit of work for the football club in the corporate area, so all good.
Pretty sexy title, just carting cows around. You're sort of the John Dutton of the Fleurieu Peninsula.
Well, we go that far, but yeah.
Mark or goal of the year, which would you prefer? Either one. You won both, so you choose.
Probably Mark. And crowd what they love, I guess.
Right, you were very good at. Let's have a look at this year's NAB goal of the year nominees.
Tony Modra, he was a legend from the Riverland. He played over 100 games for Adelaide and kicked about, and also Fremantle, but kicked 588 goals in his career.
Round 12, Sam Flanders, Gold Coast Suns.
Wayne Wiedemann was also from that town.
Round 18, Noah Anderson, Gold Coast Suns.
Brilliant clearance from Anderson again. He set up the last one. He'll get us back here. What a footballer. Noah Anderson. 3 worthy winners, Mogs. The winner is...
Noah Anderson.
Well, Noah Anderson, 1 goal of the year for his round 18 goal against Collingwood. Paying tribute to Harley Reid from round 10 last year.
Congratulations, Suns, having a good night so far. Cracking goal at a really important time. Sealed the deal.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd ever have goal of the year in my career, so yeah, funny to be standing up here, to be honest.
54 goals in your career.
Well, mark of the year will be coming soon.
Before the AFL?
No, definitely not.
What happened to you this year? You've gone from captain to All-Australian to joint coaches player of the year. Flourished.
Yeah, I think it's just credit to the club taking really good steps forward, and the group I have around me have really good relationships with the players, and I think we've all taken a step forward this year, so that's helped me flourish.
First final, how to script it?
very hard to script it. I mean, obviously going over there on the road and against such a great side in Fremantle was a really good challenge for us, and hopefully that'll lead us in good stead for the future.
Can I show you a photo? It's funny how things do the full circle. This is you with the current leader of the Brownlow medal and goal of the year winner, and the man currently sitting second in the Brownlow medal, equal to Andrew Brayshaw. You're in good company from early days.
Yeah, not a bad side. I'll give a shout out. Ben Jepson's the one on the left. He always gets left out, so. Usually it's crop for 3, but no, obviously love my time at Carey Grammar, so very honoured to be have good relationships with those boys.
What's Benny Jepson doing these days?
He's on the list of the Gold Coast Suns.
Is he going to get a game?
He played this year.
Not here tonight?
Not here tonight. Maybe next year. We'll see how he goes.
Matt Rowell's 15 from 18.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
It's pretty good. Obviously.
Maybe Nick Dacos could join the Gold Coast Suns. That could complete the foursome from Carey Grammar.
Yeah, I've got him at the top, so we'll see how he goes.
Do you think he wins it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's enough from you. Well done.
Thanks, guys.
From goal of the year to the nominees of the Virgin Mark of the Year.
Here we go, Mark of the Year.
Round 10, Buku Kamas, Western Bulldogs.
Oh, back from Carvis. Charging out. Look at the smile. He liked it too. Huge smile.
Round 21, Zach Banch, North Melbourne.
Sheezelmo kicks wide open.
I just think North picked him in the mid-season draft.
Round 22, Sam Darcy, Western Bulldogs.
High ball, anyone's ball, Norton can't. Oh, Darcy over the top. Has been paid the mark.
That was Shades of Gary Ablett 1994, that mark.
The winner is Sam Darcy.
That wasn't a mark. Just like how Ablett took that mark in 94 and dropped the ball. Shades of 1994.
That was a good time. 40 seconds to play, 6 points up, season in the balance. Did you know what was happening around you, or just eyes to the ball?
Probably didn't know as usual. Didn't yeah. I mean, in the scenario obviously it was a close game, so yeah, just had to go, and yeah, probably a bit controversial whether I actually marked it or not, but yeah, we got the win, which is good.
If you were an umpire, would you have awarded the mark?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Tim English puts it up the chimney, and you just start running. Is that how you've always played your football?
Probably need to run more during a game, but yeah, I think just try and back myself in the air and go from there.
Okay, so the marks that we've seen historically like this: Nick Revolt, Jonathan Brown, incredible company. I think we've got those to have a look at here. So I think Robert Harvey's made it tricky for Nick, and Nick's done the right thing. And then the next, to be compared to that on Brownlow night after you've won mark of his quite something.
Yeah, it is. I don't think it compares to those two, but yeah, it is nice to get here. Probably a few guys stiff throughout the year took a few good marks, but yeah, I'll take it.
Now, as a part of your prize, you win 2 million Virgin Velocity points, which I think gets you around the world about 10 times and $50,000.
Yeah, that is pretty nice. I said to Buku, whichever one of us gets up here or Banshee as well, we'll split the prize. So
That is so cool, and I'd like to give a shout out to Zaben Al. He's a really good YouTuber coming from Adelaide. Over 23k subscribers. Mate, for those who haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure to like and subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss a video.
Who do you think wins?
It's tough to say. I reckon it'll be pretty close. Probably hard to go past Dakes, but I think Rowley's on 3 every week at the moment, so he might give it a good run.
Love watching your career blossom. Well done.
Appreciate it.
Well done to Sam, to Noah. And thank you to Tony Mogra. Quick break on the other side. We'll pay tribute to some retirees, including a two-time Brownlow medalist, Nat 5.
Anyways, we're on the ad break now. We'll see you on the other side.
Australia's best drama is back. Wednesday, October 1. I've still got feelings for you. Call 000. There's a mass casualty.
This is going to be one of the scariest days.
We're going to do absolutely everything we can.
Who's flying the plane?
Emergency vehicles into position now.
If this doesn't pan out. We have to do this now.
URFDS starts Wednesday, October 1.
Without touching your shoes. Try Skechers slip-ins.
We started with grit and a hunger to go beyond the limits. We're made for this. We've helped Australians for 100 years. Now we're helping protect and prepare them for the next 100.
That's the pride of the nation. It's no holding back.
She is so good at that. It's the next era. Win again.
I think there's more links to Petrarca going to Gold Coast than what it was going to Adelaide.
How you see it. You need to see it live.
Still to come, we honour the champions taking their last bow at a special edition of the Front Bar.
So the Brownlow medal fan chat is exploding online. Everyone's really enjoyed the stars and their partners arriving on the carpet here at Crown. But all the chatter is about Matt Rowell sitting on 15 votes. He is the first player ever to 15 votes after round 7. Quite incredible indeed. So let's take a look at one of the favourites for the medal so far. Bailey Smith created headlines as soon as he pulled on the jumper. He has never polled more than 10 Brownlow votes in a season. But right now, he is sitting on 8 votes and is expected to poll well in rounds 8, 10 and 12. Now the highlights of round 8.
Travis Boak will be up there with or getting the votes on his last match.
There was a bit of tension in the air, and some targets that weren't supposed to be hits.
Shades of Peter Carey, 1999.
Which ultimately ended in another Hawthorn victory run. A much-hyped Q clash turned into a fizzer as the Lions dominated their crosstown foe. The Cats returned to the winners list as Dangerfield dragged his team over the line. In what was almost a fairy tale for consecutive games milestone man, Jack Chris.
To win it from 50. Set sail. Misses.
Man, what a miss that was.
Zach Merritt silenced the Kangaroos. Max Gawn was enormous against the Eagles. Jordan Dawson led his Crows to a Blues thumping.
Thank you, Dad.
Isaac had a day out in Sydney against the Giants.
The two dynamic Sydney Swan stars combining.
We're gonna have eight viewers already watching the stream. I'm sorry to hear about Glenelg losing, but hopefully 2026 is the year.
Essendon, Z Merritt, 3 votes. St Kilda, Fremantle, St Kilda, N Wanganeen Miller, 1 vote. St Kilda, C Sharman, 2 votes. St Kilda, J McRae, 3 votes. Western Bulldogs, Port Adelaide. Western Bulldogs, J Harms, 1 vote. Western Bulldogs, T English, 2 votes. Western Bulldogs, M Bontempelli, 3 votes. Adelaide, Carlton, Adelaide, W Miller, 1 vote. Adelaide, J Dawson.
Been a while since Miller got a vote.
I Rankin, 3 votes. Collingwood, Geelong, Collingwood, S Sidebottom, 1 vote. Geelong, B Smith, 2 votes. Geelong, P Dangerfield, 3 votes. West Coast, Melbourne, West Coast, R Marriage, 1 vote. Melbourne, C Petrarca, 2 votes. Melbourne, M Gawn, 3 votes. Sydney, GWS, Sydney, J Rowbottom, 1 vote. GWS, Tom Green, 2 votes. Sydney, Chad Warner, 3 votes. Hawthorn, Richmond, Hawthorn, J Weddle, 1 vote. Hawthorn, J Sicily, 2 votes. Hawthorn, M D'Ambrosio, 3 votes. Brisbane, Gold Coast, Brisbane, L Neal, 1 vote. Brisbane, H McCluggage, 2 votes. Brisbane, W Ashcroft, 3 votes.
It was a weekend of tight finishes and thrillers. The Giants once again silenced the Cats crowd at the Cattery.
The 5th consecutive tie in one hitter in a Mother's Day classic.
The Suns held on against the fast finishing Dogs in the top end.
And these Gold Coast Suns are coming of age.
And the Lions and Kangaroos couldn't be separated at the final siren.
It's going to be a draw.
Mark King became the
Not
showdown
now.
hero.
Not now, Charlie. I'm live streaming.
It's one of the all-time great showdowns.
And Tom Brown's game-saving tackle
What a tackle, Tom Brown!
helped the Tigers hang on against the Eagles.
Richmond by 2 points.
Round 9, Fremantle, Collingwood. Collingwood, B Hill, 1 vote. Collingwood, J Elliott, 2 votes. Collingwood, J Chris, 3 votes. St Kilda, Carlton. Carlton, C Curnow, 1 vote. Carlton, P Cripps, 2 votes. Carlton, H Mackay, 3 votes. Melbourne, Hawthorn. Hawthorn, J Walker, 1 vote. Melbourne, C Petrarca, 2 votes. Melbourne, M Gawn, 3 votes. Essendon, Sydney. Sydney, N Blakey, 1 vote. Essendon, M Martin, 2 votes. Essendon, A McGrath, 3 votes. Gold Coast, Western Bulldogs. Gold Coast, N Anderson, 1 vote. Gold Coast, J Noble, 2 votes. Gold Coast, M Rao, 3 votes. Port Adelaide,
Another free from Rao.
Adelaide, I Rankin, 2 votes. Port Adelaide, C Rosie, 3 votes. Richmond West Coast, Richmond J Hopper, 1 vote. Richmond S Banks, 2 votes. Richmond T Taranto, 3 votes. Geelong GWS F Callahan, 1 vote. Geelong B Smith, 2 votes. GWS Tom Green, 3 votes. North Melbourne Brisbane, North Melbourne L Davies Uniac, 1 vote. Brisbane H McCluggage, 2 votes. Brisbane C Rayner, 3 votes.
Well, it's incredible. Matt Rowell, 24 years of age, 18 of a possible 24 votes. 8 games in, 6 3-vote games. He's got a 5-vote lead with a game in hand. Matt in incredible form. Zach Merritt, 10 votes in total, gone past Dick Reynolds. Only Phil Hutchinson at the Bombers ahead in terms of Brownlow votes.
Well, tonight we celebrate the players who gave everything to our game. The ones who carried the jump with pride, who inspired teammates and lifted fans with every act of courage. From clutch goals to fearless marks, from game-breaking brilliance to leadership that inspired. They've defined what it means to be an AFL player. They walk away with the respect of their peers, the admiration of fans, the legacy that will echo long after that final siren.
We say goodbye to those who are hanging up the boats. This is cover of Matchbox 20s, How Far We Come. Boak. Ward. Atkins. Keith. Oscar Elliott. Bruce. Rioli. Dre. McGovern. Doherty. Same. Mike Brady might be performing it on grand final day. There's Shade. Australia's Hero 2018. Walters. Matty Crouch. Jaden Hunt. Swallow. Mitch Duncan. Nat Fife. Brodie Smith. Jimmy Webster. Fife. V. Shame Brad Crouch wasn't on it, although he retired it yet. Just after he got redrafted. There we are, the retirees class of 2025. Could Scott Pendlebury join in the next version of the retirees class, or will he join later in the year?
Congratulates the retiring class of 2025.
Now we're back to ads. Hi, Riley. the Woodville West Torrance man and king of the SANFL. Hopefully 20. I wouldn't mind 20. Hopefully Woodville West Torrance can have a good year next year.
Quarter time, half time, or approaching full time. Wherever you are in life, Postbus can give you a retirement goal assist. That's a plus.
70% of Aussies are not getting enough fibre. Try Metamucil. It helps maintain regularity and supports overall gut health, so you can feel lighter and more active. Metamucil is available for a great price every day at Chemist Warehouse. Forkfuls and forkfuls and forkfuls and forkfuls of Coles fettuccine. 500 grams for just $1 every day. Only at Coles.
How do we choose? I know. Gemini, my skin's dry but sticky from the heat. What here could help?
Tough combo. I see some serums which hydrate without being too heavy.
What did the Korean locals use?
Essence is like a light serum that's popular here.
Which one?
Now this is legit.
For the ultimate performance on the toughest days, like mud, sweat, and sauce. Homo Ultimate's 3-in-1 capsules attack ultra tough stains with built-in treatments. Working first time, every time. So wash off whatever is holding you back.
That's cool, Riley, and I'll see you out there next year with my Raggies boys, whether it's me playing or coaching, assistant coaching next year.
Easy, squeezy, grab and go. Coles yogurt pouches, 70 grams at just 80 cents every day.
Harvey, if you're looking to play inclusive footy next year, if you feel like what team you're looking to sign up with, I wouldn't mind seeing yourself in an Athelston Guernsey. That would be killer.
Buttery, crumbly, coffee ready. Coles Scotch Finger Biscuits, 250 grams at just $1.25 every day. Only at Coles.
Okay, Armatron. Pull that deceiver lever. Come on. Look! Telstra. Oh, what a surprise. I don't even know what that is.
Start watching 7+.
Each season, a new wave of talent lights up the game. Tonight, we celebrate the future of footy. These are the 2025 Telstra Rising Star nominees.
Here we go, Rising Star. Best of luck at Kenilworth, Harvey. If you go there. And what a goal that was from Nate Caddy. What a mark by Dan Curtin. Ben O'Sullivan, he can turn. Oh! What a goal from Isaac Kako! hectic goal that was. What a spoil from Fonte. He might be the next best Gold Coast ruckman once Witts retires. I reckon Murphy Reid will win the Rising Star.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the Telstra Rising Stars of season 2025. The award is a tribute to the next generation, the names we will be cheering in years to come. Courtesy of the All-Australian Selection Committee, 24 have been narrowed down to just 5. In 5th place, with 15 votes,
Same. Well, hopefully Charlie West can get some more game time next year.
4th place, with 20 votes, Harvey Langford.
He had a pretty good first year, Harvey Langford.
3rd place, with 26 votes, Levi Ashcroft.
Levi Ashcroft, his first year was pretty hectic.
35 votes, Dan Curtin.
Well, hopefully Sid Draper wins next year.
Murphy Reid.
And I called it. Murphy Reid won the Rising Star. What a debut year from Murphy Reid. Well, no, move over, Will Bridie. Best of luck at Port next year. Murphy Reid's here to stay at Fremantle. He got Freo to the finals in just his first year, and they nearly won against Gold Coast.
Was named in memory of former AFL Commission Chairman Ron Evans. Joining me on stage to present the Ron Evans Medal is last year's winner, Ollie Dempsey, and from the Evans family, Ron's grandson, Tom Atkins. Murphy will also receive $20,000 from Telstra. Would you like to receive your medal?
He's the 33rd ever winner of the Rising Star.
Back over here, Murphy. Congratulations. Murphy, the jump, as everybody in this room will agree, the jump into AFL footy is so huge, but I guess having to move around the country,
Hopefully, I think Riley might still be in the chat.
It all happens pretty quick. You sort of get 2 days to sort of wrap your head around it, and then you're off straight away. So, no, I was very grateful to be drafted to such a successful club, and they really wrapped their arms around me and my family and made it so easy.
You started with a bang, 4 of them, in fact, in quick succession down in Geelong, and you played every game this year. That is quite an extraordinary start to a career.
Yeah, I was pretty lucky to get on the end of a couple. We weren't going too great, so we sort of had a little hot patch in that game, and then we sort of fell away again and lost by a fair bit. So, no, it's definitely, a highlight of my year.
Many have helped you along the way, and particularly this past year. I'll give you the microphone. I'm sure you'd like to say thank you.
Yeah, obviously, firstly, it's just an honour to win the award with such a stacked group of boys that played this year. So, congratulations to all the boys that played this year. And, obviously, I want to thank my parents who are here tonight. They're pretty pumped about being here. So, I'll thank them and thank my girlfriend, Charlize, for all your love and support. Thank the club, the staff, the players, the coaches. You guys have all been so great this year. And thank my host family back in Perth as well. They've made my life so much easier this year. And they'll be pretty pumped up that I've given it a mention. So, thanks for having me. Cheers.
Congratulations once again, Murphy Reid. Congratulations. We're going to get straight back to the count now and jump into round 10.
Highway robbery at the Gabba.
The Suns are James Sicily was used as a stepladder, not once,
Big fella, Walter.
but twice.
Street mark over the top. Sensational from long. Poor old James Sicily. Hangers taking on him.
It felt like the Bulldogs were bullying the Bombers as they trounced the Dons at Marble.
Oh, sorry.
And sweet relief for two cellar dwellers on a Sunday. The Kangas breaking through for a win against the Tigers. And across the country, the Eagles notched up their first victory for 2025 down in the sun.
And that was their last win of the year.
Round 10, Sydney Carlton. Carlton, A. Chera, 1 vote. Sydney, Chad Warner, 2 votes. Sydney, I. Heaney, 3 votes. Collingwood, Adelaide. Adelaide, J. Dawson, 1 vote. Collingwood, J. Howe, 2 votes. Collingwood, J. Dacos, 3 votes. Port Adelaide,
Josh Dacos got a vote?
B. Smith, 1 vote. Geelong, G. Myers, 2 votes. Geelong, J. Cameron, 3 votes. Fremantle. Fremantle, L. Jackson, 1 vote. Fremantle, A. Brayshaw, 2 votes. Fremantle, C. Sarong, 3 votes. Western Bulldogs, Essendon. Western Bulldogs, M. Kennedy, 1 vote. Western Bulldogs, T. Liberatore, 2 votes. Western Bulldogs, B. Dale, 3 votes. Richmond, North Melbourne. North Melbourne, C. Zerha, 1 vote. North Melbourne, T. Sherry, 2 votes. Richmond, T. Taranto, 3 votes. Brisbane, Melbourne. Brisbane, Z. Bailey, 1 vote. Melbourne, C. Petrarca, 2 votes. Melbourne, M. Gorn, 3 votes. West Coast, St Kilda. West Coast, H. Reid, 1 vote. West Coast, B. Hoff, 2 votes. West Coast, L. Ryan, 3 votes. Gold Coast, Hawthorn. Hawthorn, B. Hardwick, 1 vote. Gold Coast, M. Rao, 2 votes. Gold Coast, T. Miller, 3 votes.
Well, Matt Rouse hasn't got. He only got 2 votes against the Hawks.
Dreamtime at the G. And although it was a rough start for this little guy, like the rest of us, he was soon loving the occasion. When the ball was bounced, another youngster quickly made an impression.
What about this story? Ridiculous!
Debutant Angus Clark having a night to remember.
3-hour debut!
All eyes were on Bailey Smith as he faced his...
I remember watching a game when I was at the respite place in Stonyfell, watch with the Chargab lads.
Toby Green stepped up in his 250th to help his side have a giant victory over a battling Blues.
Could really put the dagger into the heart of the Blues. And it is fitting that he would be best on ground in an All-State game.
The undermanned Magpies were having fun against the Kangaroos.
Their depth has been stretched tonight. It wasn't even on the emergency list. Kick's a monster.
And the Brisbane Lions...
Wow, what a game from Oleg Markov.
As they ensured Fags was shown the love.
This just gives you an idea of just how the passion in this club. This man is. Round 11, Geelong, Western Bulldogs. Western Bulldogs, M. Kennedy, 1 vote. Geelong, J. Cameron, 2 votes. Geelong, M. Holmes, 3 votes. Essendon, Richmond. Essendon, S. Durham, 1 vote. Essendon, Z. Merritt, 2 votes. Essendon, N. Martin, 3 votes. Carlton, GWS. Carlton, P. Cripps, 1 vote. GWS, Tom Green, 2 votes. GWS, Toby Green, 3 votes. Hawthorn, Brisbane. Brisbane, H. McCluggage, 1 vote. Brisbane, C. Archie, 2 votes. Brisbane, L. Neal, 3 votes.
This could be one of Callum Archie's last votes at Brisbane because, well, he might be on the move next year.
2 votes. Collingwood, J. Elliott, 3 votes. Fremantle, Port Adelaide. Fremantle, M. Reid, 1 vote. Fremantle, C. Sarong, 2 votes. Fremantle, L. Jackson, 3 votes. Adelaide, West Coast. Adelaide, S.
I was at that game.
Adelaide, R. O'Brien, 2 votes. Adelaide, J. Dawson, 3 votes. Melbourne, Sydney. Melbourne, C. Petrarca, 1 vote. Melbourne, C. Salem, 2 votes. Melbourne, K. Pickett, 3 votes. St Kilda, Gold Coast. St Kilda, N. Wanganeen Miller, 1 vote. Gold Coast, J. Wicks, 2 votes. Gold Coast, N. Anderson, 3 votes.
So after round 11, Matt Rouse still holds a 5-vote lead, 20 votes, 6 threes and a 2. If picked up 2 votes across round and 10. Now let's have a look at the predictor. The next month sees 3 losses for the Suns and a bye. Nick Dacos, big 5 weeks ahead. They win their next 5, including a bye in the middle of all. So round 20, Brayshaw 15, so too Nick Dacos. Quick break. Up next, the Jim Steins Community Leadership Award.
Next, we present the Jim Steins Community Leadership Award as the excitement builds in this year's Brownlow Medal Count.
Hopefully either Riley O'Brien or Riley Philthorpe will be nominated for the Community Leadership Award. Considering Riley Philthorpe is the great grandson of inclusive league advocate Murray Little.
Couldn't reach 0-0 during its deadly outage, and the 36ers are considering cutting import more.
Matt Rouse still leading mother. 11 rounds down, 13 to go. Also mother. And hopefully this hopefully either Riley O'Brien or Riley Philthorpe will get nominated for Jim Steins Community Leadership Award. Yeah, as well. There's Riley Philthorpe. He's actually the great grandson of the advocate of people with disability playing sports, Murray Little. Well, hopefully the great grandson Riley Philthorpe gets nominated. That'd be like continuing on the legacy of Murray Little's family. Definitely. That's something I have to let Zach know about. First favourite pro player was actually related to Murray Little. Murray Little's actually his great grandmother. She advocated for people with disability to have a chance to play sports. I reckon he might mother. I think he'll probably want to look to play for the Crows again in 2026, mother. Considering one of his old teammates, Christian Petrarca, might be coming mother. And myself as old Richmond teammates that still getting to play one more year at the Crows.
Same here, Riley. Can't wait to see your team out there on the field when they're versing my boys Athelston. Whether it's me being on the field or helping out Athelston's coach Zach as assistant next year.
Someone else will too. Join Bupa Health Insurance and feel like catch.
Over. Your Broadview team, Riley, is set to be getting one of my old teammates from Athelston for next year. He kicked that at 1% a goal in the 2024 grand final against Kilburn. And he wore 24 for my team. Hopefully Broadview can pick up a few more wins next season.
Any spare tickets? Can you? Nah, for my grandpa. The big question is, what are you going to order tonight, chicken or beef? Excuse me, guys. When you guys are done with your photo, can you please chat to me at the other end? Thank you. Yeah, no, I think you're tussling tonight.
Hopefully you'll enjoy playing in the Inclusive League, Riley. Fun football environment.
download that when he comes past. I like that.
Absolutely, I will. Are you a wet and wild or a sea world guy?
Oh, wet and wild. I'm definitely a wet and wild sort of guy. I like the rides and all that sort of stuff.
No offense to SeaWorld, but all they do is have animals and Paw Patrol shows.
They're boring. Well, one of
Oh, that's cool, Emma. I've been to Wet and Wild myself last year, and I absolutely loved it. Movie World was good as well, but shame I didn't go to any of the other theme parks. Probably because my group at the time actually thought Dreamworld was the same company, but Dreamworld are in a different company compared to Wet and Wild and Movie World. No offense, but we all make mistakes in life.
just played well.
At my school, how do you feel about everyone in my school calling you a Sigma girl?
We learn from our mistakes.
And that's a pretty good thing, I presume. Thank you very much.
It's not fun.
Who doesn't like the bomb? He's a very popular man. The man that's getting very popular with umpires is Matt Brown. Matt, what an incredible start to the Brownlow.
Yeah, a bit surprising to be honest. I didn't think I'd be in this position at the moment. So, yeah, but it's nice. Yeah.
We were just talking in the ad break. There's only been 3 players in the history of the game that have gone 3-3, 3-3-3, 5 threes in a row. We should have just said 5 threes in a row, actually. Then Bernard Harvey, Justin Madden, Chris Judd. He was a hero growing up.
Yeah, no, that's some pretty cool company to be a part of. Yeah, Juddy was one of my heroes growing up. I was a big Carlton fan, so yeah, that's pretty cool to be alongside some of those names.
He won a couple of Brownlows. Have you ever met?
Yeah, I think I met him at an Auskick clinic when I was about maybe 6, I reckon. So I don't think he'd remember that, but
Well, we'll sort out some numbers if tonight goes well. Auskick, that's where it all started.
yeah, that's where it all started. Yeah, 4 years old, going down to the local primary school and yeah, going down to Auskick. So yeah, it was good.
What's your best guess on what you finish up with tonight?
No, I've got no idea. I'll probably slow down now. Yeah, no, I'm not really sure. Yeah.
You're 5 votes ahead. You've got a game in hand. Stay on the waters. Dimmer said, is he nervous? I said, terrified. Is that a fair sort of summary?
Yeah, a little bit terrified. Yeah.
Here's the good news. If you do have an interview at the end, I had 5 or 6 years with those kickers. It's going to be fine.
All right. Okay, sounds good. Perfect.
Beck, the Jim Steins Community Award.
Thank you so much, Hamish. Well, now in its 14th year, this prestigious Jim Steins Community Leadership Award celebrates the player who best embodies the values of the late Jim Steins, Melbourne champion, and of course, former president. Built on a legacy of giving back and leading by example, both on and off the field. It recognises their outstanding commitment to community service.
These young guys look up to their football superstars. You know, he's this big, strong, tall, tough man on the field, and yet how he presents himself in person is so natural and relatable. For these young guys, I mean, what a perfect role model to have. We invited him along to our camp for young people who've been impacted by domestic and family violence. And
That was a cool stat there, Riley. You played 29 games for Seaton and 32 for Flinders Park. Hopefully your valuable experience can be able to help Broadview pick up some more wins. And potentially a final spot next year.
Ask a Mate features short, honest videos from sporting stars, musicians, comedians, real role models. The interactive platform is designed to teach boys aged 13 to 18 about respectful relationships, consent and emotions.
You know, what we love about Harris is the fact that he is so genuine. He's down to earth. He's very humble. He's incredibly respectful. He elevates people. For young people who've had a tricky life, for somebody of Harris's standing to actually give them time, put effort into them, that is something that they'll never forget.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Harris Andrews. Jim's daughter, Matisse, on stage.
Well done to Harris Andrews for his win with
Obviously, it would be lovely to have Harris.
definitely. I reckon you'll be a very good midfielder for Broadview, Riley. You can be a...
Congratulations to you, Harris.
Thanks very much, Beck.
You have been an ambassador for Beyond DV since 2018.
Harris Andrews won the award for him being the ambassador for Beyond DV.
Model, particularly for young boys.
Yeah, no, I was very fortunate for Carolyn to reach out to me a few years ago, and yeah, it's been a great journey, obviously, to see the amount of work they put in amongst the community, and you know, to play a little part in that. It's been really humbling, and it's just awesome to see the work that they've done.
Domestic and family violence is very complex. What have you learned, and what do you want to help change?
Yeah, I think I've learned just the importance of role models in the community, particularly as a sportsman and someone who has a little bit of a platform within society. The significance and the importance of making sure that we turn up and behave well and really set good standards as young men, and hopefully the next generation looks onto that and then behave that same way, and yeah, creating a really great example for the next generation.
It has been terrific work indeed. One final question from me. Nervous, excited? What's the feeling ahead of Saturday?
Probably a mix of all three parts. I think most excited though. It's a great week, grand final week, and just implore all my teammates to really enjoy it as well. So yeah, it's going to be a good time once we get down to Melbourne, and recognise it's going to be a massive challenge against the Cats, but one that we look forward to.
Okay, and just finally, would you like to say
That's
thank you?
cool to hear, Riley.
Yeah, thanks very much.
The coach, the Broadview coach seems like a nice guy.
The work that you guys have put in, obviously the charity Beyond DV, to the work that you guys are doing in the community and everything that you've done to get me involved. I'm really grateful, and to see, you know, go out to community centres and meet people that have been victims of domestic violence and family violence. It truly is eye-opening, and I also wanted to thank the Brisbane Lions. We're very lucky that they've also supported the charity in a great way. They have domestic violence and family violence awareness round throughout the season, which we get some survivors to come down and watch us run under the ground. Which
Definitely, Riley. I reckon you'll play around about over 300 games in your career soon.
I'd also like to just thank everyone, all the first responders, for all they do in Australia. Domestic and family violence is
Hey, Peter.
issue in Australia.
I was wondering if are you based in Adelaide? If so, and if you're interested in, it is a big rivalry between Broadview and Athelston. The seniors team have had a rivalry for many years.
Almost a boil-over in Brisbane, as a young Dons team took it up to the reigning premier.
I'll see you soon. We'll see you soon. See you soon, Riley.
With perhaps the assist of the year. After the crafty crow delivered a brilliant cross to a teammate. One of the plays of the year right there. The Pies continue to fly high, clipping the Hawks' wings with a clinical victory. On the bounce, Elliott gets rid of his direct opponent. Oh, Jamie Elliott, stop it! We shared in a brilliant moment. Leo Lombard! As debutant Leo Lombard scored his first goal for Gold Coast. But it was the Dockers who delivered in the West, stunning the Suns with a huge win.
Round 12, Brisbane Essendon. Brisbane, Al Neil 1 vote. Brisbane, Joe Dunkley 2 votes. Brisbane, H. McCluggage 3 votes. Collingwood, Hawthorn. Collingwood, N. Dacos 1 vote. Collingwood, J. Elliott 2 votes. Collingwood, S. Sidebottom 3 votes. Gold Coast, Fremantle.
I think I've seen Riley at an Eagles game. I think once. Because I haven't been to many Eagles games because I've been busy with my own thing, like playing footy for Athelston, and also doing a lot of bollock, a lot of stuff with my Chargab group.
Melbourne, St Kilda. St Kilda, M. Windhager, 1 vote. St Kilda, C. Wilkie, 2 votes. St Kilda, N. Wanganeen-Miller, 3 votes. West Coast, Geelong. Geelong, G. Myers, 1 vote. Geelong, J. Cameron, 2 votes. Geelong, B. Smith, 3 votes.
The Bulldogs had their eye in, even if they weren't on the field. But it was the Hawks who ran away with the win, as Hughie showed them the footy.
I don't think anyone can run him down. The ball out the back door.
The Crows rose high late
Up goes the captain.
to overwhelm the Brisbane Lions.
Jordan Dawson strikes it superbly. What a fight back.
And we finished the round with Big Freeze 11, as several iconic Australians slid into the icy water to help the fight to find a cure for MND and honour Neil Danaher.
He has delivered in spades in terms of inspiration.
When the annual King's Birthday Clash got underway, the Pies just got over the line, as a pair of demons had a disagreement.
Round 13, Western Bulldogs, Hawthorn. Hawthorn, M. Chol, 1 vote. Hawthorn, J. Ward, 2 votes. Hawthorn, J. Newcomb, 3 votes. Adelaide, Brisbane.
I thought Jennifer was going to get a vote.
Adelaide, R. Laird, 2 votes. Brisbane, W. Ashcroft, 3 votes. Richmond, Sydney. Sydney, J. Rowbottom, 1 vote. Sydney, B. Grundy, 2 votes. Sydney, N. Blakey, 3 votes. Geelong, Gold Coast. Geelong, G. Myers, 1 vote. Geelong, T. Stengel, 2 votes. Geelong, M. Holmes, 3 votes. GWS, Port Adelaide. Port Adelaide, M. Bergman, 1 vote. Port Adelaide, C. Rosie, 2 votes. Port Adelaide, Z. Butters, 3 votes. North Melbourne, West Coast. North Melbourne, C. McKercher, 1 vote. North Melbourne, J. Simpkin, 2 votes. North Melbourne, T. Sherry, 3 votes. Carlton, Essendon. Essendon, N. Martin, 1 vote. Carlton, S. Walsh, 2 votes. Carlton, T. DeConing, 3 votes. Melbourne, Collingwood. Melbourne, C. Petrarca, 1 vote. Melbourne, M. Gawn, 2 votes. Collingwood, J. Dacos, 3 votes.
Not a good omen for the Saints to start the round, when their coin tosser pings a hammy.
Unbelievable. Can you imagine his WhatsApp group at the moment? It'll be merciless.
If that wasn't painful enough, they also had to deal with a returning Sam Darcy,
Look at that.
who was quick to make up for lost time while on the sidelines. A pair of giants in Hogan and Cadman each kicked a bag to secure a win over the Brisbane Lions. Dynamic catch duo Holmes and Smith ran rings around the Bombers. And a nail-biter in the West, as a Dockers big forward goes back to save the day.
Kick goes in for a city. Gotta save the game for the Dockers.
Round 14, St Kilda, Western Bulldogs. Western Bulldogs, B. Dale, 1 vote. Western Bulldogs, E. Richards, 2 votes. Western Bulldogs, M. Kennedy, 3 votes. Hawthorn, Adelaide. Hawthorn, J. Newcomb, 1 vote. Adelaide, J. Dawson, 2 votes. Hawthorn, J. Weddle, 3 votes. Brisbane, GWS. GWS, J. Hogan, 1 vote. GWS, L. Ash, 2 votes. GWS, A. Cadman, 3 votes. North Melbourne, Fremantle. North Melbourne, H. Sheasel, 1 vote. Fremantle, A. Brayshaw, 2 votes. Fremantle, C. Sarong, 3 votes. Port Adelaide, Melbourne. Port Adelaide, Edo Galea, 1 vote. Port Adelaide, C. Rosie, 2 votes. Port Adelaide, M. Georgiades, 3 votes. West Coast, Carlton. Carlton, T. DeConing, 1 vote. Carlton, A. Chera, 2 votes. Carlton, P. Cripps, 3 votes. Essendon, Geelong. Geelong, M. Holmes, 1 vote. Geelong, J. Cameron, 2 votes. Geelong, B. Smith, 3 votes.
So it's starting to get a little tight. Matt Rowley's been on 20 since round 10. He's got 11 games left. They win 7 of them, the Suns. He's coming off 2 losses and a bye, no votes. Bailey, he's got 8 matches left, a bye and a miss for Bailey, but he plays in 6 wins of his last 8. He's had votes in 8 of his last 10 as Randy Brayshaw 10 to play. The Dockers win 8 of them. Quick break, more on the other side.
And we're going to be having off to another ad break, and we'll be back soon.
Honour the champions taking their last bow and a special edition of the front bar.
We're back, baby.
Tuesday on.
Spring is in the air. Sunshine, flower.
Million Australians have turned to instant scripts for their healthcare needs. Our doctors are here for you 24/7.
We're getting flogged out there. Listen up. Now, there's a way out of this. We get back up and go straight to the end. We find a wide range of offers across new and demonstrator models. And we just drive away. We're gonna lose again. Not if we leave now.
With offers on the anti-ordinary Kona, remarkable i30 sedan and the compact venue, it's game on at your participating Hyundai dealer today. When you buy Australian made, you're choosing more than a product. You're supporting a stronger economy and creating local jobs, helping Australian families and communities thrive. So look for the logo and buy Australian.
In Brownlow, even buying and selling second-hand goods is a breeze. Unfortunately, we don't live in Bond World.
At Cash Converters, turn your unwanted goods into cash in less than 10 minutes. Cash Converters, making more of the things you want possible.
We've helped Australians for 100 years. Now, we're helping protect and prepare them for the next 100.
At Bunnings, we've got our team lined up to get you ready for a big DIY season.
We're totally fired up.
Ready to dig deep. And our new recruits and our flu jet.
Because when the footy's done, DIY season really kicks off.
Welcome back to the Brownlow Medal of 2025. Back to the count very, very shortly. What a night it is. What a count.
Yes, hope you all enjoyed your beef Wellington. Great to see Charlie Curnow sitting on the Sydney Swans table.
Yeah.
Really great.
Michael, it is the awards night here for the front bar as well.
Oh, might happen next year. Kerno off to Sydney.
2025, if you will.
Do you mind if I...
No, please. Please, be good if you did something.
You look like you're hosting the ladies, which I believe only finished about 10 minutes ago. So it's great to have you on deck. Let's get into it. The first front bar award is for the Mature Age Rookie of the Year, and that goes to Chris Fagan. There he is, in action. Look out, Grandpa's escaped from the home again. And there he is doing some push-ups. This is the point where his medical alert necklace went off.
Next award, it's the player most in awe of their captain, and the winner is Bailey Fritsch from the Melbourne listen to Gil McLaughlin read out the Brownlow votes.
Our next award is for the Little Win of the Year. And this one goes to Liam Baker. Congratulations. Have a look, he's won the toss. Now, ordinarily, that wouldn't be much to celebrate. But when you're as stiff as the Eagles are, yes, well done.
Yes.
I believe they are going to have a reunion for that coin toss
Well done, him.
early next year.
Well done. We love to celebrate the careers of those who have given so much to the game, the retirees of 2025. Among them this year, Nat Fyfe, of course, Jeremy McGovern, Travis Boken, Mitch Duncan, wonderful players and contributors, one and all.
Once again, you're bearing the lead. The Retiree of the Year is an award, and the winner is none of those you mentioned.
Oh.
Of course it is Caesar the mascot.
Caesar.
Farewell, Caesar. There you go. He's hocked his last leg and he's licked his last ball. Good on you, Caesar. Caesar's actually got the same skin folds as Jeremy McGovern, you know.
Well, speaking of Jeremy McGovern, what a fantastic scene it was to see him retire and do a lap with his boy. And have a look at the kid here and bang, cop that. That's right. That is good parenting.
Little boy just letting everyone know how many wins West Coast had this year. The last one?
Yes,
Here we go. Okay, the final award for the night is the Channel 7 presenter who needs to have their eyes checked.
Oh, what?
Is he on this panel?
Yeah. No, the winner is... It's Brian Taylor.
Brian.
I'm just not sure I can see where he is down there at the moment. I'd love to get hold of the coach, Chris Fagan, as well, if we can. Possibly around here. Just got to...
BT, how can you not see the only 90-year-old man in the room? Right there, BT.
Well, that's it from us. Congratulations to all of the winners. Don't forget the grand final show Thursday night at the front bar. Thursday night. Looking forward to having your company then. Until then, back to the count.
If you see Nazaya Wanganeen Malera, just remember, it's his shout.
Thanks, Andy, Nick, Sam. Well done, Nazaya. Incredible year. Big contract, lots of pressure. Nick, you watch the front bar?
Yeah, bits and pieces.
Who is funnier, Nick or Sam?
Big Nick Malloy, man.
Okay. Roaming Brian, could you see Chris Fagan then?
Yes, I saw him, yeah, avoiding him.
Quite sure how BT missed it.
Mick Malloy from the front bar. He did appear on a couple of episodes of Kath and Kim, playing the role of Gary Paul,
I think that's what brings the excitement.
Kath's ex-husband.
You're 11-2, the next month and a half, you win 4 of them, you're 30 plus and a goal in 5 of them.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I think we're going to have a really
He ended up walking out on Kath when Kim was only 1 day old.
yeah, we'll have to wait and see.
On reflection, the weekend, tough way to disappear up at half time. It's a brutal end.
Oh, absolutely. Especially in front of the Magpie Army, home prelim. We felt like we were in a really good position to attack the latter end of the season.
That was a good movie, Peter.
Didn't fall our way. Brisbane a great side, and looking forward to watching on Saturday.
Do you have any feel for how many you end up with at the end of the night tonight?
I don't know. If I can get past 25, it might be nice, although Rowley looks like he's going to surpass that quite easily. So I think it'll be out of Rowley and Bailey, and it'll be good to watch.
I reckon Matt brings gifts to the umpires pre-game.
I'm not going to comment.
Speaking of Mick Malloy, he also dated a girl who appeared on the Looney Tunes cartoon show back in the early 90s.
However, it turns into a wipeout as the visitors silence the locals.
It feels like the night the Brisbane Premiership defeats truly began. It could not have been more comprehensive.
North Melbourne came out to play in a spicy battle with the Blues. The Kangas put Carlton on its back with an impressive victory.
To add further misery to the Blues.
Nick Dacos escaped the clutches of the Saints to power the Pies home.
Unmistakably, unforgettably, Nick Dacos.
A cracking encounter in Western Sydney as the Giants stormed over the top of the Gold Coast Suns. And while Caleb Sarong was doing his best to get the Rockers over the line, no one could catch this fired-up 304.
Look at the brutish behaviour of Moss. He turns around the corner. He's gone nuts.
It's got me thinking, is Patrick Voss really Michael Voss's son?
Hewitt, 1 vote. North Melbourne, T. Powell, 2 votes. North Melbourne, L. Davies Jr., 3 votes. Port Adelaide, Sydney. Sydney, B. Grundy, 1 vote. Port Adelaide, Z. Butters, 2 votes. Sydney, I. Henry, 3 votes.
Western Bulldogs Richmond. Western Bulldogs R Lob 1 vote. Western Bulldogs S Darcy 2 votes. Western Bulldogs N Bontempelli 3 votes. Fremantle Essendon. Fremantle L Ryan 1 vote. Fremantle C Sarong 2 votes. Fremantle L Jackson 3 votes. Geelong Brisbane. Brisbane H English 1 vote. Brisbane C Rayner 2 votes. Brisbane D Zorko 3 votes. Collingwood St Kilda. Collingwood J Dacos 1 vote. St Kilda N Wanganeen Miller 2 votes. Collingwood N Dacos 3 votes. GWS Gold Coast. Gold Coast N Anderson 1 vote. GWS Tom Green 2 votes. Gold Coast M Rao 3 votes.
Some fireworks on the coast as the Demons tried to block out the Suns, but Gold Coast flexed its muscle to put Melbourne away. It was a dark night for the Navy Blues as the Power put a dagger into Carlton's season.
Oh, he showed it for Danny. The right foot around the corner. He's kicked 4. That is unbelievable.
The Wiz was slicing up the Kangaroos in Tassie as a veteran had a day out.
It's 7 for Gunston.
And the Saints were eyeing off a victory in the West until a late Rio charge and a Docker big man took over.
Jackson's down there. He's got it. The unicorn appears. The purple haze erupts.
Round 16, Port Adelaide Carlton. Port Adelaide N Bergman 1 vote. Port Adelaide N George Marlies 2 votes. Port Adelaide Z Butters 3 votes. Sydney Western Bulldogs. Western Bulldogs B Dale 1 vote. Sydney I Hendy 2 votes. Western Bulldogs J Fraser 3 votes. Hawthorn North Melbourne. North Melbourne L David Juniac 1 vote. Hawthorn K Amon 2 votes. Hawthorn J Newcomb 3 votes. Fremantle St Kilda. St Kilda H Garcia 1 vote. Fremantle J Clark 2 votes.
Yeah, he could.
Fremantle, L Jackson
Zach Butters could make a comeback.
Richmond Adelaide. Adelaide J Saligo 1 vote. Adelaide R Philthorpe 2 votes. Adelaide J Dawson 3 votes. Collingwood West Coast. Collingwood J Dacos 1 vote. West Coast L Baker 2 votes. Collingwood N Dacos 3 votes. Gold Coast Melbourne. Gold Coast J Noble 1 vote. Gold Coast M Rao 2 votes. Gold Coast S Flanders 3 votes.
So after round 16, every time Nick gets within touching distance, Matt Rao finds a way to get a vote, leads by 3. He's got that game in hand, and just to look ahead to the Norm Smith, Dane Zorko has played the Cats twice so far this year. 3 votes both times. Beck, this weekend, the Cats and the Lions, and you're with a man who put on a masterclass on Friday night.
Yeah, didn't he, Watt? Thank you so much, Hayne. Congratulations, Patrick Dangerfield, on another grand final appearance. Just want to ask you, though, does it feel a little bit different now that you are captain?
Yeah, it does a bit. It certainly feels different sitting at a table full of, 20-year-olds. That's very different to when I, to years ago. But it's been a really enjoyable week so far.
Now, I'm just wondering, you obviously won the Brownlow in your first year at Geelong. Bailey's on the board. I was just wondering if perhaps history could repeat itself. We could have someone else win a Brownlow at Geelong in their very first year.
Yeah, we're hopeful. I'm concerned for the speech, but we'll cross that.
So are we.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, hopefully. But he's been so incredibly impactful for us. So I'm rooting for him, that's for sure.
Bailey said that you've been a tremendous help and offered him so much guidance through the last year. I was just wondering if he has been able to teach you anything.
No, not much. Whenever he comes into the club and he's wearing something that is obviously fashionable, and I'm clearly not, it looks ridiculous to me. And everyone apparently wears it now. But he keeps footy fun, and that's what I love about him. And he's been a great addition for our side, not just his football, but his personality, the spark that he brings. It's hard not to have fun with him.
I know you're in season hand at this, but what does the next few days look like for you and the club?
Day off tomorrow, so sort of quiet. Probably head down to Charlie and Ed's place down in Torquay. The bathhouse down there, that's pretty good. So that's sort of a bit of a cat's horn at the moment. They've done a great job. So a bit of rest and recovery, main session Wednesday, and then get ready to roll.
Okay, whatever you ate for dinner before the prelim, you're going to do exactly the same?
So they'll be gone. So good night's sleep, and then hopefully a Cats victory the next day.
All right, we're all hoping that. Thank you very much, Patrick Dangerfield. Enjoy the week. We're going to take a short break here for the Brownlow medal count on Channel 7. Stay with us.
Sorry, I lost a good friend of mine. Every line reminds me of him. I can't afford to not give it all I got.
This is their last chance before the semi-finals.
Are you okay, Marilyn? I'm not okay.
The most emotional night of The Voice yet. Sunday at 7 on 7.
Will Cam's nicotine cravings kick in during game day excitement? Nah, he's got Nicorette Quick Mist. It starts to relieve nicotine cravings from just 30 seconds. Get it for a great price every day at Chemist Warehouse.
These hands have helped me become a 3-time All-Star. I must protect them. What's up, man? So I wear hands-free Skechers slip-ins. I just step in with no bending down or touching, so my hands can take it easy. Try Skechers slip-ins.
Meet the new Volvo XC90. You thought you were picking up one, but ended up with 6. The new Volvo XC90 with 7 seats. For life, Volvo.
When you buy Australian made, you're choosing more than a product. You're supporting a stronger economy and creating local jobs. You're helping Australian families and communities thrive now and into the future. With every purchase, you support local workers, manufacturers, and growers who produce world-class products renowned for their quality, safety, and reliability. So, look for the logo the nation trusts and buy Australian.
Why should your career be like everyone else's? Do more than send emails. Send critical intelligence. Don't just attend meetings, lead them. If you're good at building networks, get even better at finding them.
Target 11.
And if you work late, work to defend what matters. Because this is more than just a job. This is an ADF career. Make your impact.
These hands have helped me become a 3-time All-Star. I must protect them. What's up, man? So I wear hands-free Skechers slip-ins. I just step in with no bending down or touching, so my hands can take it easy. Try Skechers slip-ins.
I reckon I'll go mid. Carlton Dry 3.5. Embrace the mid.
Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Call Sarah. Sarah? Hiya. That'll be a home run approval.
That's fast.
We're not gonna let this one get away.
With a fast NAB home loan approval, our experts are here to help. NAB, more than money.
lineup of guests.
Wonderful example that show's running out of guests.
Our grand final edition, Thursday 8:30 on 7.
It's just huge. The moment arrives for Australia.
How about that?
What about this?
That is unbelievable.
How can you not love sport?
As we slog our way through the wintry days of July, things can often get a little bit strange. Hello, Ken. But sometimes football can follow the normal script, like a Dacos turning it on against the old rival.
Dacos be pretty keen to take the advantage. Kicks long, kicks beautifully.
The Suns didn't always have the bounce of the ball go in their favour.
Oh, it's going to be a goal.
But Noah Anderson and his team flexed their muscles to down the Dons.
Then in the end, just goes for home, and he's pulled his second.
It was the Kangas' turn for a centenary celebration, and they called on an old master to rev up the troops.
No one intimidated us. We had a mantra, war without weapons. Everyone who ran out put his body on the line. And I can tell you what, a lot of you blokes, they got a bit to answer for.
And Isaac Rankin was selling some candy on the way to a big haul against the D's.
Rankin's kick four. What an afternoon he's had. Round 17, North Melbourne, Western Bulldogs. Western Bulldogs, A. Norton, 1 vote. Western Bulldogs, E. Richards, 2 votes. Western Bulldogs, T. Liberatore, 3 votes. West Coast GWS, X. O'Halloran, 1 vote. GWS, Toby Green, 2 votes. GWS, F. Callahan, 3 votes. Brisbane, Port Adelaide, Z. Butters, 1 vote. Brisbane, L. Neal, 2 votes. Brisbane, Z. Bailey, 3 votes. St Kilda Hawthorn, St Kilda M. Hall, 1 vote. Hawthorn, J. Battle, 2 votes. St Kilda N. Wanganeen Miller, 3 votes. Adelaide Melbourne, Adelaide J. Wilson, 1 vote. Adelaide B. Keys, 2 votes. Adelaide I. Rankin, 3 votes. Geelong Richmond, Geelong G. Stevens, 1 vote. Geelong J. Cameron, 2 votes. Geelong M. Holmes, 3 votes. Sydney Fremantle, Sydney H. McLean, 1 vote. Fremantle A. Brayshaw, 2 votes. Sydney Chad Warner, 3 votes. Carlton Collingwood D. Moore, 1 vote. Collingwood J. Elliott, 2 votes.
Sorry, I missed round 17. I was on the toilet and I had to clean something up.
Brisbane L. Neal, 2 votes. Brisbane J. Gateway, 3 votes. Richmond Essendon Z. Mary, 1 vote. Essendon S. Durham, 2 votes. Richmond T. Taranto, 3 votes. Melbourne North Melbourne, Melbourne M. Dawn, 1 vote. Melbourne J. Melbourne, 2 votes. Melbourne C. Petrarca, 3 votes. St Kilda Sydney, E. Gordon, 1 vote. St Kilda J. Steele, 2 votes. St Kilda M. Woodpacker, 3 votes. Port Adelaide West Coast H. Reid, 1 vote. Port Adelaide J. Horn-Passes, 2 votes. Port Adelaide Z. Butters, 3 votes. West Geelong GWS X. O'Halloran, 1 vote. GWS F.
Sorry, I missed round 17, boys.
GWS A. Cadman, 3 votes. Western Bulldogs Adelaide J. Dawson, 1 vote. Western Bulldogs M. Bontempelli, 2 votes. Adelaide R. Bilthorpe, 3 votes. Hawthorn J. Newcomb, 1 vote. Fremantle J. Clark, 2 votes. Fremantle A. Brayshaw, 3 votes. Gold Coast Collingwood J. Dacos, 1 vote. Gold Coast M. Rao, 2 votes. Gold Coast M. Anderson, 3 votes.
Every time Nick Dacos makes a move, Nat Rao finds a way to find a vote. So as it currently stands, Matt by 4, Andy Brayshaw is having a huge year. Nick Dacos, the fastest AFL player to get to 100 votes. Andy Brayshaw is knocking on the door of his best ever, which was in 2019. Smith, you're 9 more than you've ever got. Doesn't look like it's going to go your way tonight, but another exceptional year from him.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It's just good to get back from the knee and try and get a big weekend this weekend, so that's the main goal.
Grand finals are incredibly hard to make. In all of your football, you've made one rare opportunity on Saturday.
Yeah, very rare, so we'll be preparing as well as we can and hopefully can get over the line.
To get to a point where an AFL player has been significant sacrifice by so many people, your grandfather John was huge.
Yeah, he was massive. He'd drive me to every training from about 13 years old and bring him packed lunch and that sort of stuff. And he's the best. So hopefully he can get there on Saturday.
Plenty of influences at Geelong have settled in really well. One of them, a dual Brownlow medalist.
Gaz. I think meant current players. Yeah.
I think it's Gaz.
Yeah,
He's been huge, isn't it?
Gaz has been huge. I think he meant current players.
Well, that Brownlow medalist has been big.
He's been good, but no, Gaz has been awesome.
From round 17 was Bulldogs A. Norton 1 vote, Bulldogs E. Richards 2 votes, Bulldogs T. Liberatore 3 votes. Carlton and Collingwood, Collingwood D. Moore 1 vote, Collingwood J. Elliott 2 votes, Collingwood and Dacos 3 votes. GWS and West Coast was Giants X. O'Halloran 1 vote, Giants T. Green 2 votes, Giants F. Callahan 3 votes. Suns Bombers. Bombers S. Durham 1 vote, Suns M. Rao 2 votes, Suns N. Henderson 3 votes. Cats and Richmond, Geelong G. Stevens 1 vote, Geelong J. Cameron 2 votes, Geelong M. Holmes 3 votes. Brisbane and Port. Port Z. Butters 1 vote, Brisbane L. Neal 2 votes, Brisbane Z. Bailey 3 votes. Saints Hawthorn, Saints M. Hall 1 vote, Hawthorn J. Battle 2 votes, Saints N. Market E. Malera 3 votes. Swans Dockers, Swans H. McLean 1 vote, Dockers A. Brayshaw 2 votes, Swan C. Warner 3 votes. Adelaide and Melbourne, Adelaide J. Dawson 1 vote, Adelaide B. Keys 2 votes, Adelaide I. Rankin 3 votes. Round 18 was
Places, you don't have to pick the winner. Select horses to finish in the top 5, 6, 7 and combine them for
Lions D. Carlton Brisbane, Lions D. Wilmot 1 vote, Lions N. Neal 2 votes, Lions J. Dunkley 3 votes, Suns Collingwood, Pies J. Dacos 1 vote, Suns M. Rao 2 votes, Suns N. Anderson 3 votes, Bulldogs Crows, Bulldogs M. Bottom Crows J. Dawson 1 vote, Bulldogs M. Bottom Pelly 2 votes, Crows R. Philthorpe 3 votes. Giants Cats, Giants X. O'Halloran 1 vote, Giants F. Callahan 2 votes, Giants A. Cadman 3 votes. Bombers Tigers, Bombers, Bombers Ed Merritt 1 vote, Bombers S. Durham 2 votes, Tigers T. Taranto 3 votes. Freo Hawks, Hawks J. Newcomb 1 vote, Freo J. Clark 2 votes, Freo A. Brayshaw 3 votes. Melbourne and North Melbourne, Melbourne M. Gorn 1, Demons N. Gorn 1 vote, Demons J. Melksham 2 votes, Demons C. Petrarca 3 votes. Saints Swans, Swans E. Gordon 1 vote, Saints J. Steele 2 votes, Saints M. Windhager 3 votes. Port and Eagles, Eagles H. Reid 1 vote, Port J. Hall Francis 2 votes, Port Z. Butters 3 votes. And that is what I missed. And we'll be back soon after the ads.
With every purchase, you support local workers, manufacturers, and growers who produce world-class products renowned for their quality, safety, and reliability. So, look for the logo the nation trusts and buy Australian.
Just imagine a home that feels effortlessly stylish. This spring, explore the latest in tiles and bathrooms at Beaumont's, where style meets everyday living. Imagine it, design it, live it with Beaumont Tiles.
For the ultimate performance on the toughest stains, like mud, sweat, and sauce. Omo Ultimate's 3-in-1 capsules attack ultra-tough stains with built-in pre-treaters. Working first time, every time. So wash off whatever is holding you back. And play on with Omo Ultimate, the official laundry partner of the AFL. These creams have gone crazy.
I can hear that.
I need a fleet.
On it. Take
Suckers get bigger.
Absolutely.
Sweet.
The real game face isn't a scowl. It's a smile. So the next time you put on yours, remember, smiling can boost your performance.
Delivers the Dockers a huge victory against the Pies in a thriller. Dacos and Sarong run free of the footy as the prancing pony galloped his way to a bag of six.
He's almost barking like a dog.
Tom Green was full of voice as his giants ducked the Bombers.
Who wants it? Get the ball! Get the ball!
However, it was his coach who was feeling the pain after the match.
You're on.
An inspirational Miles Rioli with perhaps the chase of the year.
What a chase from Rioli!
And on a wild and windy Tasmanian Saturday afternoon, Ginny had a parting message for Ken.
Give me your part here. Round 19, Essendon GWS. GWS, L Ash 1 vote. GWS, Tom Green 2 votes. GWS, F Callahan 3 votes. Brisbane Western Bulldogs. Western Bulldogs, M Bontempelli 1 vote. Brisbane H McCluggage 2 votes. Brisbane W Ashcroft 3 votes. Hawthorn Port Adelaide. Hawthorn J Gunston 1 vote. Hawthorn J Impey 2 votes. Hawthorn J Ward 3 votes. Sydney North Melbourne, Sydney N Blakey 1 vote. Sydney Chad Warner 2 votes. Sydney I Heaney 3 votes. Carlton Melbourne, Melbourne M Gord 1 vote. Carlton P Cripps 2 votes. Melbourne K Pickett 3 votes. West Coast Richmond, West Coast H Reid 1 vote. Richmond J Hopper 2 votes. Richmond T Taranto 3 votes. Geelong St Kilda, Geelong S Manor 1 vote. Geelong J Cameron 2 votes. Geelong M Holmes 3 votes. Collingwood Fremantle. Collingwood N Dacos 1 vote. Fremantle C Sarong 2 votes. Fremantle P Boss 3 votes. Adelaide Gold Coast. Adelaide J Saligo 1 vote. Gold Coast M Rao 2 votes. Adelaide Amiel Bullen 3 votes.
The big ball winners stepped up in round 20. Dacos ran rings around the Tigers. Rowell and Anderson delivered a lethal 1-2 punch on the Lions. While Bailey racked them up against the Kangas, Jezza calmly slotted through an easy 11 majors. However, no one stood up as much as this man.
Can he level the scores? Of course he can! He's the style Wanganeen Miller! Away we go. Free kick, Marshall. Wanganeen Miller! Silent sounds! Any score will do. Desire Wanganeen Miller provides us with a memory we will never forget. The Saints with a Sunday miracle. Round 20, Hawthorn Carlton. Hawthorn J Ward 1 vote. Hawthorn J Impey 2 votes. Hawthorn J Sicily 3 votes. Essendon Western Bulldogs. Western Bulldogs S Darcy 1 vote. Western Bulldogs M Bontempelli 2 votes. Western Bulldogs A Norton 3 votes. GWS Sydney. GWS Tom Green 1 vote. GWS L Ash 2 votes. GWS F Callahan 3 votes. Adelaide, Port Adelaide. Adelaide, B Keys 1 vote. Adelaide, R Philthorpe 2 votes. Adelaide, J Saligo 3 votes. St Kilda, Melbourne. Melbourne, C. Petrarca, 1 vote. St Kilda, N. Wanganeen Miller, 2 votes. Melbourne, J. Viney, 3 votes.
Wanganeen Miller are robbed.
Melbourne, Geelong. Geelong, M. Holmes, 1 vote. Geelong, B. Smith, 2 votes. Geelong, J. Cameron, 3 votes. Fremantle, West Coast. Fremantle, L. Jackson, 1 vote. Fremantle, A. Brayshaw, 2 votes. Fremantle, H. Young, 3 votes. Richmond, Collingwood. Richmond, Jade Hopper, 1 vote. Collingwood, J. Dacos, 2 votes. Collingwood, N. Dacos, 3 votes. Gold Coast, Brisbane. Gold Coast, B. Long, 1 vote. Gold Coast, N. Anderson, 2 votes. Gold Coast, M. Rao, 3 votes. St Kilda, N. Wanganeen Miller, 3 votes. That's my view, anyway. So, here we go. Matt Rao, 34. He's got 5 to come. Nick Dacos, 4 to come. 5 votes between them. Just as an aside, the perennial vote getters. Patrick Cripps, Marcus Bontempelli in the same round, round 19. They go through 200 votes, just the 12th and 13th players in the history of the game to do so. Well, it's there for the taking. On the other side, we finish things off on an incredible Brownlow count.
Here we are. We're about to be the exciting conclusion. We'll see you soon after the ads.
Saturday, the grand final is here. Enter Brisbane.
Brisbane has done the unthinkable. They are on fire.
And Geelong.
All eyes on Jeremy Cameron. Oh, yeah.
Starting with weekend sunrise, then coverage all day, including the Snoop Dogg pre-game show. Then the grand final, live and exclusive to 7 and stream free only on 7 Plus.
What about that finish?
A champion will be crowned. Lions or Cats. The grand final is live and exclusive Saturday on 7 and streaming for free on 7 Plus.
All right, you saw the grand final match ball?
Sent it to the MCG this morning, mate.
You did specify which one, didn't you?
There's only one MCG, right?
Says here there's 127,000 MCGs in the country.
That ball could be anywhere. Look, the ball's going to get there, I'm sure of it. If not, I'll drive the ball myself.
This is important, Dipper. We need the safest driver in the country. Amy?
Go Harvey Norman. Buy now with no deposit, 16 months interest free on a participating Latitude credit card and get a bonus gift card up to $1,000. Shop our huge range now with no deposit, 16 months interest free from Latitude and get a bonus $100 gift card for every $1,000 you spend. New customers must be approved. Minimum finance $1,000. T's and C's, charges and exclusions apply. Equal monthly payment plan and monthly credit card fee currently $10.95 applies. Don't miss no deposit, 16 months interest free from Latitude at Harvey Norman now.
A wise man told me that if I play Monopoly at Macca's, I have a 1 in 3 chance of winning from over 49 million prizes every time. It's me. I'm the wise man. Play in the app.
Be enthused, but don't look too amused. This is a queendom. Please respect her rule.
To begin your braids, grab 3 mile on the face, put in a place with your little honey. Nice jumper. And I love your braid.
Spring is in the air. Sunshine, flowers,
Avocados. Creamy and Aussie grown.
Hand-picking sweet strawberries.
In the sunshine.
sizzling lamb and red gum honey sausages.
Smells good, Ted.
Yes, spring has sprung, and we're going to great lengths to make it
Delicious.
working hard since 58. If it thunders, pours or breaks, we go where tracks cannot. This cruiser doubles as a cot. Something I'll tell you for sure. Not a lie, it's almost law. This Land Cruiser drives us home.
Toyota.
And we're back.
It's been hard enough for the Eagles getting the small details right. Even harder for the Dogs who beat the Giants despite a game of multi-ball being thrown in.
Two balls. That's unbelievable.
And for Essendon fans to stay focused as their team were continuing to struggle on the field. In the Battle of the Birds at Adelaide Oval, the Crows took care of the Hawks, with Isaac Franken dazzling us with a touch of magic.
Isaac Franken! That is ridiculous!
And a big bag from a young Lion star helped Brisbane stun the Pies at the team.
The kicking six in a big game! Oh!
Round 21, Adelaide Hawthorn. Adelaide, M. King, 1 vote. Adelaide, J. Dawson, 2 votes. Adelaide, R. Philthorpe, 3 votes. Melbourne West Coast, Melbourne, C. Salem, 1 vote. Melbourne, J. Viney, 2 votes. Melbourne, N. Dawn, 3 votes. Sydney Essendon, Sydney, N. Blakey, 1 vote. Sydney, E. Goulden, 2 votes. Sydney, B. Grundy, 3 votes. St Kilda, North Melbourne, C. McKercher, 1 vote. North Melbourne, H. Sheasel, 2 votes. St Kilda, N. Wanganeen Miller, 3 votes. Western Bulldogs, GWS. Western Bulldogs, A. Norton, 1 vote. Western Bulldogs, M. Bontempelli, 2 votes. Western Bulldogs, T. English, 3 votes. Fremantle, Carlton. Fremantle, C. Sarong, 1 vote. Carlton, G. Hewitt, 2 votes. Fremantle, L. Jackson, 3 votes. Geelong, Port Adelaide. Geelong, J. Cameron, 1 vote. Geelong, G. Myers, 2 votes. Geelong, M. Holmes, 3 votes. Collingwood, Brisbane, H. McCluggage, 1 vote. Brisbane, L. Neal, 2 votes. Brisbane, L. Morris, 3 votes. Gold Coast, Richmond. Gold Coast, M. Rao, 1 vote. Gold Coast, S. Collins, 2 votes. Gold Coast, N. Anderson, 3 votes.
This for his first for the power. Port Adelaide and Ken were full of energy against the Dockers. Until an unlikely goal scorer stepped up for Freo. Ben King was jumping on Blues backs. While Matty Rao was getting leather poisoning. The Dogs won a tight one over the D's, with a young star's brave act at the death. And as an Eagles' favourite son, Jeremy McGovern, waved goodbye, his offspring sent the fans a different message.
Round 22, Geelong Essendon, Z. Merritt, 1 vote. Geelong, B. Smith, 2 votes. Geelong, M. Blitzarves, 3 votes. West Coast, Adelaide, R. Philthorpe, 1 vote. Adelaide, J. Dawson, 2 votes. Adelaide, I. Rankin, 3 votes. Melbourne Western Bulldogs, A. Norton, 1 vote. Western Bulldogs, E. Richards, 2 votes. Western Bulldogs, M. Bontempelli, 3 votes. GWS North Melbourne, GWS F. Callahan, 1 vote. GWS C. Brown, 2 votes. GWS Toby Green, 3 votes. Brisbane Sydney, J. Dunkley, 1 vote. Sydney Chad Warner, 2 votes. Sydney I. Heaney, 3 votes. Richmond St Kilda, C. Wilkie, 1 vote. St Kilda N. Wanganeen Miller, 2 votes. St Kilda J. Sinclair, 3 votes. Port Adelaide Fremantle, Z. Butters, 1 vote. Fremantle L. Jackson, 2 votes. Fremantle C. Sarong, 3 votes. Hawthorn Collingwood, J. Gunston, 1 vote. Hawthorn, L. Meek, 2 votes. Hawthorn, J. Newcomb, 3 votes. Carlton, Gold Coast. Gold Coast, B. Fiorini, 1 vote. Gold Coast, M. Rao, 2 votes. Gold Coast, B. King, 3 votes.
Matt, congratulations. You're the Brownlow medalists in 2025. You're 8 votes ahead. Nick Dacos only has 2 games to play.
Another year of non-excitement for the Brownlow.
You're speechless. We'll get the votes for round 23 and 24. See you very soon. Andy?
Round 23. Fremantle, Brisbane. Brisbane, H. Andrews, 1 vote. Brisbane, J. Fletcher, 2 votes. Brisbane, H. McCluggage, 3 votes. Essendon, St Kilda. St Kilda, M. Windhager, 1 vote. St Kilda, N. Wangan Miller, 2 votes. Essendon, A. McGrath, 3 votes. North Melbourne, Richmond. North Melbourne, C. McKercher, 1 vote. North Melbourne, L. Davies, Uniac, 2 votes. North Melbourne, H. Sheasel, 3 votes. Hawthorn, Melbourne. Hawthorn, J. Impey, 1 vote. Hawthorn, D. Moore, 2 votes. Hawthorn, J. Gunston, 3 votes. Carlton, Port Adelaide. Carlton, S. Walsh, 1 vote. Carlton, P. Cripps, 2 votes. Carlton, H. Mackay, 3 votes. Sydney, Geelong. Geelong, S. Manor, 1 vote. Geelong, S. Neal, 2 votes. Geelong, B. Smith, 3 votes. Western Bulldogs, West Coast. Western Bulldogs, T. English, 1 vote. Western Bulldogs, B. Gale, 2 votes. Western Bulldogs, M. Bontempelli, 3 votes. Adelaide, Collingwood. Adelaide, J. Worrell, 1 vote. Adelaide, J. Dawson, 2 votes. Collingwood, N. Dacos, 3 votes. Gold Coast, GWS. GWS, L. Ash, 1 vote. Gold Coast, N. Anderson, 2 votes. GWS, F. Callahan, 3 votes. Round 24, Port Adelaide, Gold Coast. Gold Coast, M. Rao, 1 vote. Port Adelaide, Z. Butters, 2 votes. Port Adelaide, C. Rosie, 3 votes. Essendon, Carlton. Carlton, H. Mackay, 1 vote. Carlton, S. Walsh, 2 votes. Carlton, P. Cripps, 3 votes. Brisbane, Hawthorn. Brisbane, C. Rayner, 1 vote. Brisbane, D. Wilmot, 2 votes. Brisbane, H. McCluggage, 3 votes. GWS, St Kilda. GWS, L. Ash, 1 vote. GWS, Tom Green, 2 votes. GWS, Toby Green, 3 votes. West Coast, Sydney. Sydney, N. Blakey, 1 vote. Sydney, Chad Warner, 2 votes. Sydney, E. Gordon, 3 votes. North Melbourne, Adelaide. Adelaide, R. Philthorpe, 1 vote. North Melbourne, H. Sheasel, 2 votes. North Melbourne, L. Davies Uniac, 3 votes. Richmond, Geelong. Geelong, T. Atkins, 1 vote. Geelong, J. Cameron, 2 votes. Geelong, B. Smith, 3 votes. Western Bulldogs, Fremantle. Fremantle, L. Ryan, 1 vote. Fremantle, C. Sarong, 2 votes. Western Bulldogs, M. Bontempelli, 3 votes. Collingwood, Melbourne. Collingwood, J. Goey, 1 vote. Melbourne, C. Petrarca, 2 votes. Melbourne, N. Gord, 3 votes. Gold Coast, Essendon. Gold Coast, M. Rao, 1 vote. Gold Coast, B. King, 2 votes. Gold Coast, N. Anderson, 3 votes. And I declare the winner of the 2025 Brownlow medal, Matt Rao of the Gold Coast Saints.
Well, it's over. Matt Rouse won the Brownlow medal. And thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.